It's 1908. There are over 200 automobile companies in America. 200. Most of them are glorified blacksmith shops with engines bolted to wagon frames. And one man, a cigar chomping, fast talking carrot salesman from Flint, Michigan, decides that he is going to buy all of them. William Durant didn't build General Motors, he consumed it into existence. This is the story of the greatest corporate consolidation in American history and the spectacular self destruction that followed. Hello, I'm Todd Hagopian, the original Stagnation Assassin. Today we're opening the vault on William Durant's creation of General Motors in 1908. And we're going to see if it was strategic slaughter or a stagnation suicide. The answer? It was probably both. So buckle up. Let's look at the stagnation score of the American audio industry in 1908. In 1908, the industry was controlled chaos. Over 200 manufacturers, most of them one-trick ponies, making a single model in a single factory. No standardization, no scale, no strategy, just a bunch of tinkerers hoping that they could sell enough horseless carriages before their money ran out. Stagnation score, 8 out of 10. The industry wasn't stagnant from lack of activity. It was stagnant from lack of organization. All motion, no momentum. A perfect portrait of profit parasites feeding on fragmented markets. Let's do a tactical audit of this business case. Here's where Durant did something nobody else had the audacity to even attempt. Grandiose goal setting. Durant didn't want to build a car company. He wanted to build the car company. His vision was breathtaking in its ambition. Acquire Buick and Oldsmobile and Cadillac and Oakland, which later became Pontiac, and dozens of parts suppliers. Create a multi-brand empire that could serve every price point, every customer, every market segment. This was hypomanic level ambition before the term even existed. While Henry Ford was obsessing over one car, the Model T, Durant was assembling a portfolio of possibilities. Ford built a product. Durant built an empire. Orthodoxy smashing innovation. The sacred cow of 1908, one company, one car, one price point. That was the orthodoxy. Durant slaughtered that sacred cow in broad daylight. He said, why choose one brand when you can own 10? Why bet on one horse when you can buy the entire stable? This was the birth of the multi-brand automotive strategy that would end up dominating the industry for an entire century. Chevrolet for the masses, Cadillac for the classes. The architecture didn't happen by accident. It happened because Durant demolished the prevailing paradigm. In just 2 years, Durant acquired more than 20 companies. The man was a consolidation carnivore. But let's look at the Hindsight Homicide. So here is where the autopsy gets a little ugly. Durant was a brilliant acquirer, but he was a terrible operator. He bought companies the way some people buy groceries, impulsively, emotionally, and without checking the expiration date. He acquired Elmore and Ewing and Marquette and Welch, companies so forgettable that automotive historians struggle to find photos of their vehicles. He violated the 80-20 matrix in spectacular fashion. Instead of focusing on the vital few brands that would drive 80% of the profit, he hoarded the vampire many. He accumulated deadweight divisions that drained capital and distracted management. He ignored the hot system entirely. This was no honest evaluation of what he was buying, no objective analysis of market fit, no transparent accounting of the debt that he was piling up. Durant was operating on gut instinct and adrenaline, and that's not a strategy, that's a slot machine. The result, the bankers took control in 1910, just a couple of years later. Durant was forced out of his own company. He clawed his way back, lost it again in 1920, and he died nearly broke in 1947, managing a bowling alley in Flint, Michigan. The man who created General Motors couldn't manage General Motors. That's not irony. That's a forensic autopsy of ego over execution. The verdict: William Durant's consolidation strategy was visionary. His execution was catastrophic. He saw the future of the automotive industry with crystal clarity and then fumbled the implementation with reckless abandon. Kill rating 3 out of 5 kills, 3 kills for the most audacious corporate consolidation in American industrial history, but 2 kills docked, 1 for the operational incompetence and 1 for leaving $100 billion in future value on the table because he couldn't distinguish between strategic acquisitions and compulsive collecting. If you want to learn how to execute consolidation without self-destruction, go to toddhagopian.com and stagnationassassins.com. Pick up the book, Unfair Advantage, Weaponizing the Hypomanic Toolbox, and remember to continue to declare war on stagnation.